Corey Tamsin, for decades, the homeless have taken to the subways to avoid the elements and the pressures of the street above ground. Well, now MTA officials say their presence down here is something that can no longer be ignored. Part of the newly announced top-to-bottom overhaul of the MTA includes the creation of a new task force to address a stubborn homeless crisis on the subways.
I have no faith in social services.
We met Charles, a veteran homeless New Yorker who did not want his face shown on camera in the bowels of Penn Station Wednesday evening. But if the MTA and the state were to partner to bring social services down here, you don't think that would help at least some homeless people down here?
The MTA, they have an office upstairs. They all come down here, they all talk. They are all talk. Now, I'm a man that I've been out here for quite some time.
Charles's sentiments represent what we've heard so many times before. Homeless, boarding trains, hanging out, sleeping in stations by choice. But MTA chairman and CEO Patrick Foy says bringing in additional help from the State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance, along with more assistance from the NYPD to deliver social services in the subways, is a step in the right direction for everyone.
I don't think we're doing the homeless a service or the public a service in this public square, which is what the subways are, by allowing people who are, in many cases, obviously not a psychologist, not a medical doctor, but are suffering from emotional issues and in many cases medical issues. No one's doing them a favor by allowing them to live in the subways.
Riders Alliance Policy and Communications Director Danny Perlstein says he welcomes additional state aid.
You know, unfortunately, homelessness is not new, but it has grown as our housing crunch has grown, and it's incumbent upon our leaders to address it, to give people a place to live.
Delivering social services to where you find homeless men and women instead of waiting for them to show up for help is not a new concept. Based on our extensive coverage of the homeless crisis above ground, it's going to be interesting to see how effective it'll be to use extra police officers to address what many people see as a mental health crisis down here on the subways. At Penn Station, Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.